In today's video, we're going to talk about Warner Brothers' next DC film being Aquaman 2, aka Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So, after months of the fans, of the audience demanding a trailer, all of a sudden, so-called insiders start to drop information after the trailer comes out, not before the trailer comes out. And the information they deliver is actually really old information. It's very interesting. So, we're going to break down what this is actually saying because this is information dating back to, I think, paraphrasing, I've got the article up here. I think February, January, early this year, but all of a sudden it's like it's new information. And there's only some truth to what they're saying. So, yo, what is freaking good YouTube voice you hear? If you are new around, make sure to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. If you could, check us out on Instagram. I wish you to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. And also, if you could, check us out on Twitter, WushUG, aka WushUG. So let's break it down. So as we know, this movie is going to have controversy around it because in this movie playing Mera. We're gonna have to bleep that because YouTube does not like her name being spoken about. So the audience really wanted a trailer. They got the trailer, and then we get headlines like Aquaman 2 kills babies, viewers walk out. Okay, let's break this down. So if you actually do like some research for a few seconds, you'll find out this information dates back to at least February. And when it says people walk out, then they make it seem like the whole audience walked out. So some studios like to test their movies with audiences to see what the response is. But what I find even funnier is actually the scoopers have now said a pinnacle plot point, which was again said literally last year, so it's not even a new plot point. So Grace Randolph came out and said, reveals that viewers have walked out of the free, I don't know why they had the free test screening of Aquaman 2. Every test screening is free, every press screen is free, every world premiere is free, every red carpet's free, every fan event is free. I don't understand the context here. And then My Time to Shine Hello, who literally makes up information on the daily, says this is correct. No, My Time to Shine Hello, it's not correct. It's somewhat correct. A few people walked out. So the way this is wrote, it makes it seem like the whole audience walked out. But it's the actual reason of why they're trying to say they walked out. I mean, I can't get it confirmed and verify why they actually walked out. So it is kind of funny that there was a bit of a crazy baby scene in the Flash movie as well. I don't understand what it is about Warner Bros. And having scenes with babies. It is a little bit weird. Director Andy Muschietti came up with the baby scene and decided to use it to replace the original scene involving a volcano. So they recall the Flash also had a bizarre baby scene. It's bizarre to have babies in movies in the context of using it in. We're not sure why Wong and Muschietti decided to go with the bizarre baby scenes, but they are both horror movie directors. That would make sense. We don't actually know if this scene's going to make it into the final cut, and we don't actually know if this is the reason why they walked out. So the justification apparently is here. Regarding the baby in Aquaman 2 trailer that shows Jason Momoa, Arthur Curry, Mera have a baby. It's funny how they don't actually show Mera having the baby. They just show her trapped somewhere. It is what it is. The footage further reveals that Yaya, who plays Black Manta, is seeking revenge for Aquaman, killing his father in the first movie, and says he is going to kill Aquaman's family. Okay, that doesn't really mean he does, though. As we see, there is burning house that's shown in the trailer. I'm going to kill Aquaman and destroy everything he holds dear, Yaya says in the trailer, although it's Black Manta. I'm going to murder his family and burn his kingdom to ashes. His kingdom's Atlantis, so burning his father's house is not really... There is some precedence to this. This happens in the comic books, though. But it doesn't always translate very well. So it seems as if Black Manta party succeeds and manages to kill Aquaman and Mera's baby in the movie. I don't think he's going to manage to kill Aquaman in the movie. Possibly in the scene involving the burning house as seen in the trailer. It's known that Jason Momoa, Aquaman, survives. As it has been said, Amber Heard Mera is involved in a major battle at the end of the movie. So again, Black Manta looks to only murder their baby son. This article is from cosmicbooknews.com. It's not a very good website, to be fair. But there is some comic book precedents. In the comics, Black Manta does kill Aquaman's son, aka Aqualad. So there is precedence, but who wants to see this on screen? Like I say, it is really sickening, but they wouldn't visually show it, but the ramifications of that would, in theory, be seen on the screen. It's not a good look. The comic shows Black Manta murdering Aqua Baby by suffocating him inside a sphere that slowly fills with air, and as Aqua Baby is an Atlantean with powers, being out of water causes the baby to suffocate. The death of the baby also leads to the eventful separation of Aquaman and Mera. So maybe in the scene involving the burning down of the house, the movie version, the baby suffocates because of the smoke. There is precedence to that, and then one of these scoopers, you know, they make stuff on the daily as well. Can we get some toast? Can we actually get some real information that's not made up in your head? Okay, there is. Okay, somewhat. I do somewhat believe this, though, to play devil's advocate. The baby is going to die, by the way. Interesting. So if this is the case, there will be a massive backlash from this. But I put a tweet up the other day. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, OSGG or X.com. I do think this movie could do well, because if you take it just off the premise of the trailer alone, it doesn't look like a bad movie. And a lot of people liked Aquaman 1. So this is just more of that with more yah. There actually is a lot of cool parts about this movie. It just depends, are they going to put all these cool parts together, or are they going to cut them all? But there's been a huge backlash to this. But as I said, we've actually covered Aqualad potentially dying. Although it's not Aqualad, it would be Aqua Baby. We covered this, I think, in January or February. Aquaman 2 Baby dies. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, there is a lot of people that have covered it. I mean, mass walkouts. There was literally 3 people that walked out. And it was only one screener. It wasn't all of them. But, you know, this outlandish people. DC walked out Aquaman 2. Massive backlash. They did this to the baby and people hated it. We don't even know if this is a scene. People just putting 2 and 2 together. And then you kind of factor in the Amber Heard situation, which is going to cause a massive backlash. But I think more people are going to be interested in watching this than the Flash movie, realistically, because everyone loves Jason Momoa, so they will watch it just because of Jason. But killing a baby, you don't kill dogs, although some horror movie, you don't kill dogs and you don't kill babies in movies and TV shows. That, like, every time a dog dies in a movie, no, you just don't kill dogs and you don't kill babies in TV shows. In movies, it's just not acceptable. You don't do it. Now, I know dogs die an awful lot in certain movies and shows, but you don't kill dogs and you don't kill babies. So I don't know. I don't really want to see the scene if that's actually legit. But as I say, these Twitter scoopers make up stuff because of the X revenue. Make a freaking YouTube video that takes longer than 5 seconds to send a tweet. So, yeah, it is interesting how they only say this after the trailer comes out, because you can basically make that up along with the trailer. There's no actual affirmation or confirmation that this actually happens. But I did somewhat hear this back in January, February, whenever we made that video months ago. I just thought I'd put a video out there because a lot of people talking about it. It is quite sickening, and there will be a massive backlash. And if Warner Bros. And DC really want to do well with going forward with their new DC universe, if we ever get this far, you really need to cut this scene. But he wants to get revenge, but he could still get revenge without doing this. Just maybe try and kill the father instead. But apparently the father dies as well. I don't know, but I don't know. I think it's quite an interesting topic point, although it is really bad, and I just don't think it should happen. And DC, this is another huge L if you do this. Like always, guys, let us know everything that down below that you think of about it. Yeah, this is absolutely, it's unbelievable. Do you believe it? So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. And I will catch ya in another video very soon. Catch ya later.